All right, January 23rd, 2022, NFL talk. Okay, so we just witnessed definitely one of the greatest playoff weekends in NFL history. All four games ended on the final play. That's unbelievable. Never seen anything like this. Uh, I'll start with the game I just watched, Bills and Chiefs. That was the height of execution from both offenses. For at no point in that game did I think one team was in control. If I would pick a team, I would say that the Chiefs were more in control because they had the lead for the better part of the game. But at no point did I think that the game couldn't be won by either team. The way the Bills executed, I mean, when the Chiefs scored that touchdown and it was a minute to go, and they showed Josh Allen standing on the sideline. The confidence in his face gave me confidence. I felt like, wow, he's gonna do something. He's gonna make a play. He looked so stoic and confident the way he was looking at his teammates saying, let's go. Let's make this drive. And they did. To go down and get a touchdown like that, take that lead, that was unbelievable. 13 seconds to go. I thought that was over. I thought the game was over. But Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, like I said, the height of execution. That's unbelievable. They called the perfect plays. After we saw Dak Prescott not get down fast enough last week and the Cowboys scrambling around and so poorly executing in the final second, to see the Chiefs do that with 13 seconds, that shows you the difference in good and great. That was greatness, what we saw today. I mean, all three of those guys I just named, that was greatness. Uh, Big kick by the kicker to make that kick. That was a lot of pressure. I mean, yeah, that was a lot of pressure on that. And then to go into overtime, here at the collective, we selected the Chiefs to. That's our Super Bowl pick. So I was watching that game very nervously at the end, and hoping that they could get it done. I seldom root for teams. I like so many different players. It's seldom that I root for someone, but since I picked the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, I was rooting for Mahomes and the Chiefs today. And I was hoping in the overtime that they would go ahead and go for a touchdown because I was confident that the Bills would come back and score. The Chiefs showed no ability to be able to stop the Bills at the end of the game. And great catch by Kelsey, got his feet down. Great execution by the Chiefs. That was unbelievable. Now, processing that game, I have to wonder, can the Chiefs defense stop the Bengals next week? Can they stop Joe Burrow? I'm going to say yes because I think the Bengals, like I said in an earlier post, I felt like the Bengals are a very young team. I don't know enough about their coach yet. I don't know if they're going to be able to go on the road and beat this Chiefs team. I'm confident they're going to be able to score, but I'm also confident that the Chiefs will be able to score more. And they're going to they're champions. The Chiefs are champions already. Hosting their fourth straight AFC title game. That's like a record. No team has done that before. So we are probably in the midst of a dynasty watching these Chiefs. And it's early to say that, but I like to think about things in that way and mention that to you so you can enjoy what you're watching. Like, Patrick Mahomes is young, and I don't want to wait 10 years from now to give him flowers and talk about how great he was. I can see his greatness now. And I want to embrace what I'm watching now and enjoy that I'm watching greatness. And we're probably watching the dynasty with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs going to get it done next week and go into the Super Bowl. In the NFC, so the Rams and Buccaneers. Okay. The Rams controlled this game all the way until the fourth quarter. And it was a point when it was may have been 20-3 at halftime. And I remember the play by Al Michaels was saying that Brady was going to go in at halftime and remind these guys that he was down 25 points in the Super Bowl once and came back and won that. I thought that was so smooth and great that he pointed that out because I was thinking that. I was like, hey, no lead is safe against Tom Brady. So, and he proved that today. To bring that team back, and this was a very bad game by Tom Brady. His first half anyway. Wow, he was bad. It's tough for me to say that. I'm a Tom Brady guy, but he was not great in that first half. A lot of bad passes. The Rams were putting the pressure on him. They were getting to him. The Rams are a uber talented team. So much talent. I talked about this earlier, how they have talent at every level. At every level, all the skill positions, they have tremendous talent. On defense, Aaron Donald made plays today. I think one of the biggest games, I guess the touchdown is the biggest play. And I think the next biggest play you can make in football is a strip sack, fumble, and fumble recovery all in one play. That's the biggest play you can make in football. I heard Von Miller say that once years ago when he was playing for the Broncos, and that brought that to my attention. I very much agree with him. And lo and behold, Von Miller made that play today. The Buccaneers were gaining some momentum, and Von Miller sacked Brady, strip sack, recovered the fumble. Now, it was unfortunate that on the very next play, the Rams snapped the ball over Stafford's head and turned it over. But Von Miller made a big momentum swinging play right there. The Rams worked very hard to lose this game. It was frightening, the mistakes they made. I thought there was a critical fumble just before halftime by that running back, Akers, number 23. To fumble that ball, they're going in for a score. That would have been the kill shot right there. If they go up by, so they had 20, so if they would have went up by 24 points at that time, that's 3 touchdowns. That's a lot. And I did think that was important that they stuck with Akers and kept giving him the ball and to build his confidence and keep him in the game. But when he made that second fumble in the fourth quarter, that was maybe their 4th turnover, second by him. That's a tough one. You can't put him back in the game at this point. That was a tremendously bad play. When the Buccaneers tied the game with the touchdown at the end, I did think they were going to go to overtime and win this game. I thought that. But the Rams had enough at the end. Hats off to Matt Stafford. I'm not a big Matthew Stafford guy. I want to see you do it. Some players, you can see their talent easily, and you can believe they're going to be great, I guess I'll say. Matthew Stafford is someone that you can easily see his talent. Very talented. But so many years of me not seeing him succeed at the highest level, the playoffs, I can't picture him doing it until he does it. At this point, with only the 49ers left in their way, I'm going to go ahead and think that the Rams are going to get this done. Like I said, talented at every level. Maybe not the running back position now. I got to wonder about that now with the fumbles today. But they're so talented. And then, so they're facing the 49ers next week. And Whites and Garoppolo played the other night. That was horrible. I thought both playoff games that the 49ers have played that he held them back. Garoppolo held the 49ers back in both playoff games. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Rams to beat the 49ers. I don't think it's going to be a close game. I think the Rams are going to roll over the 49ers. I think the Chiefs are going to have a tough battle with the Bengals, but they're going to get it done. I think the Chiefs and Rams are going to give us a spectacular Super Bowl. That's what I'm looking at now. I guess the Rams will be hosting the Super Bowl, so that'll be something to talk about also. 2 seasons in a row we could get the home team playing in their home stadium for the Super Bowl, so that'll be something to talk about. But next post we'll talk about the games from yesterday. 2 great games again, but just wanted to give some instant reaction to this Chiefs game. Wow, that was so great. Another great weekend of NFL football. I say that every weekend, but it was so true this weekend, right? So thanks for watching, and till next time. Peace.